Ina reo, ina mana, ina waiwai tapu. Ina rau, rangatira mā, no mai, haere mai, ki Aotearoa, ki Tamaki Makaurau, me te wānanga ara nui o Tamaki Makaurau. So for the benefit probably of most of you who are not familiar with te reo, I'll translate those few words of welcome to the many diverse voices, to the keynote and invited speakers, to the first-time visitors, I know there's probably quite a few of you, and to the many leaders in this room. Welcome. Welcome to New Zealand, welcome to Auckland, and welcome to the Auckland University of Technology. Ko Brenda Flood, taku ingoa, and on behalf of the local organising committee made up of members from Australia and New Zealand, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to you all. We really are delighted to be hosting the 9th Altogether Better Health Conference, and we have over 330 delegates, which is not bad considering we're a long way from anywhere, generally, apart from Australia. And we have, despite what was said yesterday, I think our confirmed numbers of countries involved in this conference is 24, which is also pretty impressive. And we have a pretty solid contingent from around New Zealand. So welcome to you all. The overarching theme of this conference, Oho Mairangi Te Haora Manaaki, or transforming the landscape of healthcare, provides us with the opportunity to create, to awaken, and to bring forth new ideas, new relationships, and new approaches to interprofessional practice, education, and research. It also reminds us of the importance of care, manaaki, and its central role in health, haora. One of the key threads which underpins this conference is learning from and about Indigenous ways of knowing and doing, and how these ways of being can inform what we do and how we are as health practitioners, researchers, managers, and educators. Did I say that? Yes, anyway, us all. As well as learning from Indigenous cultures to inform and improve interprofessional practice, it is important to acknowledge and work together to find ways of providing the best health outcomes for the Indigenous populations that we work with. The other key thread throughout this conference is about people. The people we care for and the central role of the person, their whānau or extended family, and the communities we work with. A well-known Māori whakatauhi or proverb pretty much sums this up. Some of you may have heard this yesterday. He aha te mea nui o te au. What is the most important thing in the world? He tangata, he tangata, he tangata. It is the people, it is the people, it is the people. Our hope is that as you move through the conference, as you listen to and engage with others, that you continue to hold the person, the patient, their whānau, at the forefront of your thinking. We're all here because we believe in the power of working together and the role this has in transforming the landscape of healthcare, not only for our patients and our communities, but for ourselves and for the organisations we work in and with. Interprofessional practice becomes powerful when those engaged in it are working in what I have described as a spirit of interprofessional practice. This spirit is revealed when the care of the patient is at the heart. This heart is an expression of our care and concern for another. Holding the person at the heart is a disposition that drives us to get to know others, to build relationships, to develop trust, to be open to others and engage in dialogue. These in turn promote understandings and the broadening of horizons. It is in having this heart that we're able to work in a spirit of interprofessional practice. We know that this spirit will be in play over the next 3 days. And we hope that you will take the opportunities available to you during the conference to meet new people, to kōrero, talk with others, to share stories, and of course, have some fun. We also hope that if you haven't already, and you're an international guest, that you take some time to explore our beautiful land. Nō reira, kia koutou katoa, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Kia ora. I'd like to now hand over to Johanna Dahlberg, who is the chair for the Altogether Better Health World Coordinating Committee, to say a few words. Thanks.
Thank you, Brenda. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the World Coordinating Committee, I have the privilege to welcome you all to this 9th Altogether Better Health Conference. And first of all, I wish to express my sincere gratitude and celebrate all the people of the organizing committee and the Auckland University of Technology for all their hard work and high ambition to arrange this exciting event. So now it's up to all of us to make this a success. When I was told 2 years ago that the Altogether Better Health Conference would take place in New Zealand, I felt like a child. You know the feeling that, oh, it will never happen. It's like a long time until it will happen. And now we are here. The feeling comes back again. We are invited to this fantastic program, and I feel like a kid in the candy shop. You have to choose among all these exciting presentations, and that's the problem. So does anyone else feel the same? Yeah, good. So as we were reminded yesterday, the main question is, why are we here? To entertain ourselves, to make new friends, to learn with, from, and about each others, of course. But first of all, it's about the patient and how we can improve patient safety, the quality of care, of health care, and increase value for our patients. So finally, I would like to invite you to the WCC open meeting this afternoon. And also we have a booth in the exhibition area where you're welcome in the breaks to have a conversation with the members of the WCC. And to know who they are, I would like the others to stand up so you get the faces of the WCC. We have Barbara, Marion, John, Ruby, Sundari, Stephanus, Richard, and there are a couple of more coming in this afternoon. So please have a chat with us and talk to us about the movement and the work we are doing. So thank you very much and have a good time.
Thank you, Johanna, and thank you, Toa. Beautiful. I'll catch up later on what the meanings were behind. Okay. Excellent. Now I'm just going to run through some housekeeping items. Please, if there's anything I've forgotten, I welcome feedback. So for those of you who have just arrived, the toilets are located. Obviously, they're the most important thing you need to be aware of, top of the list. We're on level 3. The toilets are on level 2. So you just go down the stairs and hang a left and you will find the toilets. In the unlikely event of an emergency, you will hear sounds in the building to alert you to this, and you will need to make your way to the nearest exit Obviously, there will be help from our hospitality team here at AUT to guide you in the right direction. But if you're over this side of the building, you head out toward the car park. And if you're out the top side of the building, you head out toward the roadside. Not on the road, but near the road would be good. We are a smoke-free university, as Valence informed everybody last night. So if you do wish to partake, you will have to leave the campus, and that means moving to the other side of the road. We also have, we hope that you have all figured out our conference app called Hoover, not Woover, Hoover, silent W, as I discovered. Now the app's got pretty much everything you need to know on it. But of course, we will have our wonderful student helpers in pink available, floating around and at the registration desk if you do have any questions, as well as Glenn, of course. So on Thursday at the closing ceremony, we are going to be giving out a prize to the presentation that receives the most likes. You have to download the app in order to be able to like sessions. So just bear that in mind. If you haven't already, download the app and make sure that, you know, if you've really enjoyed a presentation, give it a like. The key to this is we can't give you the very special prize if you're not there at the closing ceremony. So try and be there. And if you're not, unfortunately, it will go to the next highest number of likes, the presenter with the next highest number of likes. So there's a bit of a challenge to you all. We have these amazing microphones here that we're going to be, oopsie, I'm tied on, that we're going to be using for our question and answer sessions. When we use them, so they get thrown around. You're talking to the cross, we probably would ask that you remove any items from the tables in front of you when we're throwing this around. What's your catching like, John? Say hello into the cross.
Hiya.
Works quite well, doesn't it? So they will be used throughout the conferences where there's question and answer sessions. I'm not sure about whether we've got any dinner spaces left, Glenn? No? Okay, so we'll cross that one off the list. Hopefully you've all registered for the amazing dinner, one not to be missed. For those of you with special dietary requirements, if you haven't already received the information about this, please come and see one of us at the registration desk. You will have vouchers in the back of your pouches, which you can use for morning tea and afternoon tea at our newsfeed cafe. We also have a special catering stand, which is down in our main conference catering area where we had the porphyry last night. So please have a look out for that. We have a couple of, I think they're new to, maybe they're not, to Altogether Better Health conferences, soapbox sessions. They are new, I'm asking people who know. So these are very quick fire sessions that are going to be held down in the catering area during the lunch hour. So please come and listen to the interesting topics. They're listed in your programs. You'll find the Wi-Fi, if you haven't already, there's the Wi-Fi code and details and password at the reception desk. The password is just ATBHIX 2018, all one word, all lowercase. There is also, for those of you who have volunteered, offered kindly to chair sessions, there's all the information you need to know in the rooms, in an envelope. So there's some instructions, there's time cards, and once again, if you need any help with that, just let us know. If for some reason your chairperson doesn't show up, we will try very hard to ensure that doesn't happen. But if it does happen, we would kindly ask that somebody in the room takes on that role. Does that sound okay? We can make that happen? Okay. It's fairly clear. We do have a fairly tight schedule. So I'm going to skip a couple here. We've got a tight schedule. So if you are moving between sessions, we ask that you do that quietly and respectfully. We've also, we can only fit a certain number into the rooms. So when they're full, those doors will be closed. In fact, I think they just always stay closed. But you get the idea that when the room is full, you might have to go to your second choice on the list. We don't want too much overcrowding or too many people sitting on the floor. And also, in between the concurrent sessions and the plenary sessions, there often isn't a long gap, so we would ask that you move fairly swiftly between sessions. That would be awesome. Any changes to the schedule, we'll let you know on the app. Twitter, who tweets? Have we got tweeters in the room? Awesome. We'd like lots of tweets. I'm not a great tweeter, I've tried, so hopefully you guys can make up for that. And we will have Nicole, who is floating around taking pictures. We're very lucky to have Nicole. If for some reason you don't want your picture taken, please just let Nicole know directly. But you all look beautiful, so you're all fine. So tonight is a free night, and for those of you, there is an app, on the app there is an option for you to link up with others, but there's also going to be a congregation at the registration desk at 5:30, I believe, for anyone who wants to get together with others and find a nice local restaurant. So please feel free to do that. And I would encourage you to, we don't have many, but to have a look at our trade stand, our sponsorship area, which is down where the catering is going to be provided. And I think that's anything else I've missed, Glenn? All good. Okay. So now I'd like to, oh no, actually, we're going to do a quick live polling, aren't we? Have we got time? Kind of. Should we do a quick live poll? Have you all got your apps open? Can you quickly open your apps? Sorry, Denise. We want to know where you're from, although if you were at the Porphyry last night, we got an inkling of that. So if you go to your homepage on the app and you push polls, you'll see a list of countries. Hopefully we've captured all of your countries. If not, you'll have to choose other. And then we should see a little, there we go. Can we capture it on one screen? No. Oh, looks like we lost one from Singapore. Yeah. Have we got the one person from Spain in the room? Wow, welcome. Woohoo, that's fantastic. What was that? You're welcome. And Thailand, we've got one person from Thailand. I met you yesterday, welcome. Okay, so we can do all sorts with this app, so please become familiar with it. Right, I'm now going to hand over to Professor Max Abbott, who is the Dean of the Faculty of Health and Environmental Sciences here at AUT University, and he's going to introduce our first keynote speaker of the conference. Thank you.